I had a really interesting conversation earlier with Dirds and with Joe LaBarbera yesterday, and we were talking about the culture of tournament fishing and kind of what you need to do if you want to be successful in tournament fishing. And I think it's really interesting to think about the fact that if you want to be a good tournament fishing angler, all you'd have to do for the next couple of years is master LiveScope. Now, this isn't a knock on LiveScope. I think it's very, very interesting to kind of consider this fact, but there is nothing that has ever been as dominant as forward-facing sonar is in today's game. Like, you obviously have had periods of time where side imaging was really effective. You had periods of time where a deep diving crankbait or certain techniques were taking over the sport, but you've never had something as dominant that works all year long to consistently catch fish. Now, if you were just a live scope expert, you just focused on fishing with forward facing sonar all season long, it doesn't matter if it's spring, winter, spawn, fall, these fish, you can always catch them on live scope. If you were a live scope expert, you can always catch fish. Now, one thing I think is really interesting, though, is that there still needs to be an aspect of versatility in guys' games. Because I do think that there's a point where live scope isn't as effective as it is right now. And I've seen it on a couple lakes here where fish are getting smart to it. But if you are a phenomenal expert at fishing with forward-facing sonar, you can literally do that as your entire strategy for a tournament fishing season and have a ton of success. I'd be really interested to know what you guys think about this. I think it's pretty interesting. It's a different time in the sport. We're seeing a lot younger anglers really dominating, taking over the tournament scene. We're seeing guys that were dominant kind of become less as they don't adopt to new technologies. But it's very interesting to me that one piece of technology can basically take you and consume and dominate an entire season of fishing where if all you did was look at that graph and scope fish, you could have a very, very successful season. Let me know down in the comment section down below. What do you guys think? Do you guys enjoy live scope? I know I enjoy looking at forward facing, but I also enjoy flipping a jig up shallow as much as anybody. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section, and I'd love to kind of engage in some conversation about this.